Hola, muchachos. This is Iggy Pop. What's going on, amigos? Let me tell you something on delay. I got a story to tell you. What's up, Holmes? I only call you Holmes because I'm gonna tell you a story where I did not feel at Holmes, man. I was in a comic store the other day and I did not feel at Holmes. He was not my amigo. Let me tell you a story. Welcome to Higgy Pop. Higgy Pop Comics. Thanks for being here. It's me, Higgy. I had you fooled. All right. Yeah, my wife, she'll be looking for a fishnet. All right. Yeah, so I was working in another town yesterday, and thanks for joining me, by the way. I love you guys. And it was there was a comic book store out there that I went to in the past, and I did not feel welcome. But I was like, you know what? Let me stop in there. I swing in there, and it's just, believe me, it's not a classic comic book shop like we like, like let's say Shannon and Dr. Silver Age, the ones I grew up with. You walk in there, there's none of this. There's none of this. There's no bell, nothing like that. What you hear is I'm like, right? And there's this guy with this ponytail, and it's just like, whatever. I ignore it. So I'm looking for all sorts of stuff, but whatever, because I don't go there. I go there maybe I was there like 2 years ago. I'm thumbing through the bins. I'm trying not to listen to this. It's like I'm at a rave. I'm like. Oh. Anyways, I found some stuff, but I gotta tell you, I did not feel welcome. This guy yelled at me. I was like, "Who are you yelling at, dude?" I punched him so hard in the chest, like his shoulder blades met. I'm only kidding. No violence. But I did. He had all the boxes on top, right? I'm looking through, but I'm looking for Brave and Bold and World's Finest. I go from Batman to right through the B's, and there's no Brave and Bold. I'm like, all right, whatever. A little slim pickings, and there's no World's Finest. But underneath all these boxes, there's like these cabinets, and I see something says World's Finest. So I go, I kneel down, and I look at it, and there's a whole box full of World's Finest. So I pull it out halfway, and I start looking, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey!" I'm like, oh my God. He's like, ponytail guy. He's all upset. I'm like, what? He goes, "Don't go down there. Don't look in there." I said, okay. He's like, "If there's something you want to see down there, you let me know." I was like, "Nope. No problem, pal. Have a bad day." But I threw, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the stuff I got at his place. This was yesterday, all right? Let's go over what I got at his place. And his prices were crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I was just going to leave altogether, but I already found stuff I really need. Star Hunters, issue number 2. Because I'm putting this run together. There's like, I think there is, how many issues? I think there may be 7 issues altogether. I have 1, and I have 2 other ones that I got recently. I showed you guys. This is issue number 2. All right? And this is January of 78. And I can't wait to read this, man. And I have another thing featuring Star Hunters. I think it's DC special, DC special in space or something like that. And I'm gonna read them all. Once I get the whole run, I will read it. And the cover's by Rich Buckler. And let's do this right. Yeah, the cover's by Rich Buckler. What do you think, man? This is issue number 2. I already have issue number 1. So I had to deal with this guy. I was like, oh my God. And I found issue number 3. This is also covers by Rich Buckler. All right. And this is probably March of 78. And yeah, I never read this. I've been getting them periodically, and just want to put it all together so I can read it. And the art inside is by Michael Netzer. So we'll check all that out. Star Hunters, baby. Star Hunters. Yeah. And I found issue number 4. Issue number 4. What happens when a hero dies? Oh, no. So, I would tell you what's going on, but I don't know yet. I don't know. And the hunt continued when I was there. I found Kung Fu Fighter, Richard Dragon, issue number 17. This is in what month is that? That's October of 77. All right, and I love this run, and I'm still looking for. I can't find it anywhere out in the wild. I may have to try to order it. There's a cover that they say has Bruce Lee, the first ever comic appearance of Bruce Lee on the cover. I think it's like issue number 11 or something. I'll look it up. I don't know exactly, but don't hold me to the number. And there's a picture of, looks like Bruce Lee, and they claim that's Bruce Lee. And I need it. And O'Neill is the writer, and Estrada does all the art. Milgram, I think Milgram does the cover. Daggers at all sides. Can the power of the dragon save one hero from becoming final victim? That's the Bronze Tiger. He is awesome. And that's Richard Dragon, obviously. And there's Lady Shiva. That's right, baby. That's right. And the hunt continued. Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, issue number 15. And I didn't have this one, so I needed it. So I may be almost done. I gotta check with my Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter. Everybody's Kung Fu fighting. Rich Buckler's on the cover with Jack Abel. Can they stop him? Can Richard Dragon and the ninja assassin halt the murderous blood rampage of the Axeman? He's the Axeman. He's got an axe head just swinging around from a giant whip rope type thing. He's nuts. He's nuts. That's a great run, man. Great. And, see, I wanted to hate this. I want to just throw all my comics down and just like leave, say, adios, muchacho. But I had this. I needed it. Kong, the Untamed, issue number 1. I couldn't find issue number 1 forever, ever. I finally found it. Kong, the Untamed. I got all the rest of them. We should go over this someday because it is great. Yeah, man. And this cover is so awesome. Bernie Wrightson. I mean, the guy is awesome. Look at that cover, man. Bernie Wrightson, baby. And it's just great. Kong had a tough life, man. The Untamed. He did. He's hanging around with some savages. The writer is Jack Olick. The art inside is by Alfredo Acala. I have actually heard of Alfredo. He's been around. Not Fredo from Godfather. Fredo, you break my heart. I'm smart. I can do things. Not that Fredo. All right, and look at this. I had this. Oh wait. No. Oh yeah. I had another gem there, and I couldn't leave it behind. If anything, I could buy the comics from it, then go back and give them a beating. But anyways, I found this. This was cool, and it was very cheap, so I bought it. This is The Monsters Are Coming. Beware! Issue number 1. It's a 20-center, and it's awesome. It's a great cover. It's not that great a shape. I give it a, it's not a whoa. It's more like oof. And it's issue number 1, Beware. It is March of 73. And Fear-filled first issue, the most eerie, spooktacular ever. This is Bill Everett on the cover, and John Romita Sr. does the art inside. It's really cool. It's really cool art inside. And, you know, it's all spooky stuff, man. There's werewolves. This is what the werewolves say. The werewolf's like messing with him. He's like, "You have been hunting for a werewolf, fool, and you have found one." He's like, "Ow!" This is what it's like. I'll show you what it's like. This is the werewolf. He's like, "Ow!" You know? Everyone needs a werewolf mask. All right? Just write that down, jot it down, things to get, werewolf mask. When the poo-poo hits the fan, you're going to need food, water, werewolf mask. In that order. And I've been going over my Defenders, right? With you guys. And you know, I started with, you know, the features, the first appearance of the Defenders. Then I went with issue number 1 of the Defenders, and then I get to issue number 9, and I didn't have it. I felt like a moron, quite frankly. But he had it. I couldn't find this thing in the wild anywhere. Issue number 9, and I tell you, I read it. It's great. Yeah, man. October of '73, and this is great. This starts the whole thing between the Avengers and the Defenders, and it's like a crossover. And I mean, Iron Man's fighting Hawkeye. Hawkeye's, you know, being a sarcastic to Iron Man, and they're going back and forth, and it's just great. Everyone's in it, man. It's just a great read, man. Marvel at its finest. Sal Buscema, you know, it's just awesome. Look out, Iron Man. Hawkeye's got friends. Okay, bow slinger. You turned against your former Avenger buddy, and now you're gonna pay. Guess again, Shellhead. I'm a Defender now, and they take care of their own. Oh yeah, yeah. So there's all sorts of characters in here, man, and they're all going at it. It's great. It's great. It's great. Fills that hole I had. All right. Now today after work, I had a nice friendly atmosphere. I went back to my buddy Harvey's, who's got a you know, just like a shop. A coin shop, and he had some back issues, he calls them. He doesn't know. He's great. He's a great guy. He goes, "Jim, I have some back issues." I don't know, who knows where he gets these things. Anyways, I went there, and I had a great time. There was no oonch, 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 oonch. It was just like, you know, it smelled like Harvey. Perfect. Anyways, we'll start off with this. There's this 4-issue limited series of Nightcrawler. Well, months ago, I was out somewhere and I found issue number 1. So today, I didn't find issue number 1. I found 2, 3, and 4. This is Nightcrawler. This is the 4-issue miniseries. This is issue number 2. Boom. So now I have the whole run, baby. I think it's back here. It's back here. I know it is. I can smell it. Where are you? Here it is. Look up the kid. Do I know this comic room or what? I know where everything is. But something is bothering me. I can't find this other Mr. T comic book that I had from like 3 weeks ago. I can't find it, man. I'm so depressed. I don't know where I put it. All right, so this is issue number 1. All right. He's a pirate. Nightcrawler the pirate. And this is issue number 2. I got this today. Boom. All right. And here's issue number 3. There's him with his little X-Men buddies. Colossus. Kitty Pryde. Alright. And this is the last issue. Boom. Who knows? I'll give it a shot. I never was a big X-Men reader or nothing like that. But I always thought Nightcrawler was cool. Very original. So I'm going to check it out. Got the whole run. And I didn't have my list with me today, but I may have doubles I got today, but I did always want to finish up my John Carter Warlord of Mars run. This is issue number 3. This is one I think I already have. But, yeah. This is August of 77. This is Gil Kane doing just great stuff. This is just fun stuff to read, man. It's just great. Issue number 3. You kidnapped Deja Thoris. You sent this beast to murder me. For that and more, you will die. Requiem for a Warlord. Cool, cool. I'll take it. And then I found issue number 9 today. And this is February of 78. Gil Kane again. And it's just great. That's just, you can't get much better than that, man. This glare. Issue number 9. Cool beans. And issue number 10. Is this the death of Barzoom? You'll be shocked when you read the final chapter of the Air Pirates of Mars. You know, anyone could be a warlord. Try being a warlord of Mars. Those people are rowdy. Issue number 11. John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Special issue. The origin of Deja Thoris. There you go. Alright. Now, issue number 12. I am crushing it, as they say. This is a great cover. City of the Dead. Issue number 12. You know, nothing like fighting skeletons, man. Issue number 13, baby. Look at that. That's a great cover. Great stuff. Guy has 4 arms. That's not fair. Tars Tarkas battles his best friend to the death. March of the Dead. There can be no escape. John Carter must die. And I don't know if I have this one. I should check. But I saw it. It was in rough shape. It was all folded and mad and destroyed. So when I brought it home, I threw a bag and board on it. He's tall, dark, and deadly. He's Daddy Long Legs. Spider-Woman, issue number 47. Is it? 47, yeah. I may have this one. But, hey, she's great. It looks good in a bag and board. And I've been looking for this sucker for a while. Skull the Slayer, issue number 7. In your face. Ah, comic gods. They were laughing at me for years. I got you. Crom laughs at you. I couldn't find issue number 7 anywhere. Dungeon of Blood. Death strikes in a world that time forgot. That was that comic store I was at the other day. That was the world that time forgot. I mean, that's a world that I wish I could forget. And this was cool, so I grabbed this. Supernatural Thrillers featuring The Living Mummy, issue number 12. Now begins the war that shook the world. Great art, man. This is just great. I think this is Gil Kane also. Let's check it out. Why ask questions? Let's see. I don't see nothing on the cover per se. Let's see, man. It is just great art, I'll tell you that. And of course, oh wait. Oh my lord. Tony Isabella is the writer and all that. Artist Val Mayerick. Klaus Janson is the inker. Yeah, Tony Isabella and all that. Look at this. Nice splash page, you know. Cool, right? The war that shook the world. The Living Mummy. That's my mummy. All right. Now, this is what I found at Harvey's today that I am very happy to show you. Very happy. All right. Look at this. This is great. Oh, so good. Joe Kubert on the cover. This is an 80-page giant. Our Army at War presents Sergeant Rock's 6 battle stars. This is an 80-page giant, issue number 190. And this is in such great shape, man. Look how thick that. Look at that binder. Look at this. It's great. Look at that binder. It's just, I mean, this guy took care of it. Whoever had this. Fantastic. I was all over this like stink on a monkey. Yep. And then Sergeant Rock. All right, another 80-page giant. He had a lot of Sergeant Rocks there, and some 20 centers. I was very interested in those, but you know, I got to deny myself some stuff. But I went with the 80-page giants. 80-page giant issue number 203. Prize Battle Tales. Look at this, man. This isn't as in great a shape as that other one I just showed you, but it's nice. Joe Kubert, man, is the best. And, yeah, it's in great shape. That's another good binder, though, man. I tell you. Yes, 80-page giant. Look how it looks just great flowing action, motion. Nice. Very happy, very happy. Then, the creme de la creme. All right. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go. This is issue number 128. Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. Boom. All right. Now, this is great. This is when Gil Kane and Klaus Janson were doing this, right? And, you know, it is awesome. And Marv Wolfman is the writer. And this is this is, what's that guy? See, now he's fighting, Daredevil is fighting the Deathstalker, all right? And, but there's an alien here, okay? Here's a little trivia here. A little comic book trivia. This alien was introduced by Marv Wolfman, and he only appeared in this one issue. His name was like Skywalker or something. He bends light. He's like he could walk on light, and he's following the Deathstalker and Daredevil as they fight, and he's helping Daredevil out this whole time. And Marv Wolfman was asked, like, what are you doing, dude, with this Skywalker, you call him, this alien? And Marv Wolfman was like, I never really felt at home writing Daredevil. And they asked him, well, how come this alien, you said he was supposed to return? And he goes, no, he never returned. Marv Wolfman was going to bring in like a sci-fi angle into Daredevil just so he could make his own imprint on Daredevil, because he didn't feel like he really related to Daredevil. But he never had this character return by the time the Frank Miller got involved. So this alien never returned. Daredevil never went to sci-fi angle. So this is the one and only time that this alien appears. It kind of seems weird, but this is what happened. This is a great book, dude. Issue number 128. Happy to have it. And look at this one. You guys. Issue number 158. The first Frank Miller on Daredevil with Klaus Janson, and it's in great shape. Look at this sucker. This is magnifique. This is a magnifique. So, this was a winner. Chicken dinner. Very happy. This is that May? May. This is in 79. And Frank Miller's first time. And he did great. He did great. Replaced Gil Kane. And, man. Awesome. Awesome. Very happy. And then, this is it. Daredevil, issue number 160. This is September of 79. In the Hands of Bullseye. Bullseye, in this issue, he went to hairdressing school, and he's just dying to do Black Widow's hair. And so, but she's tired. She had a long night, and so he's like, if you help me get her in a chair, I could blow out her hair. But he's having trouble. So that's what this is about. He's got a crazy look on his face. Frank Miller. Yeah. So this really helped me out with my Daredevil run, and I'm psyched. I'm gonna check out those. Star Hunter books, put them all together, see what I got, and maybe I can start reading that. And I suggest, if you guys have the means to do it, issue number 9. It's great crossover, man. Avengers and Defenders, and check it out. Read your comics; they make you smart.